the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the Colts sure-handed tight end. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Colts and the Jags, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
They're led by the number 1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence going to put it up right away.
Down his man, Robbie Anderson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. But to throw again is Lawrence.
Touchdown! A great play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. On play action, now Carr.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he's got room.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. To throw, it's Carr. And he's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Touchdown, Jaguars! Evan Ingram from 3 yards out.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time. The Colts had 7 and 4 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They felt like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have moved out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally, I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Meanwhile, Carr's thrown into the hands of McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And that's why defensive coaches preach swarming to the football. It's usually going to take more than one guy to get that big man down.
And it did right there. Multiple broken tackles, but they eventually... Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Jags are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His second TD in the game and 18th of the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now Carr. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling. From midfield, here's Carr. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. He'll field this at the 5. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Colts taking the field again, running back Jonathan Taylor at center stage. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That one complete to Anderson. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Lawrence on third down.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Lawrence will throw.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So we hit halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Carr's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Able to avoid him at the 40.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd and 7, Carr. This to McLaurin out on the left side. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr.
That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
To throw his Carr. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the third quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. James Robinson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Lutz good on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Throwing left side, it's complete. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Colts, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by the offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Coming right out of the
Back now in Indianapolis, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Shaquille Leonard in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. Open man is Ross, complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And most people think of Derek Carr kind of as a guy who excels throwing the short pass, but he can dial it up when need be.
Here's Carr.
Here's a screen for Robinson.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. Carr to throw again.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terry McLaurin, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that drives 7 plays in length. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here to about the 33-yard line. For these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Second down, another run with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Again, it's Taylor.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor
with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So Derek Carr in the offense, down by 6, a minute 52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Throwing his Carr. He's got McLaurin, and he'll be out right at the 35.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Carr.
Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Carr completes it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up. Looking sideline, and he's going to have his man as he was able to walk the tightrope there for the completion. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And the Colts have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Ready. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Well, things started off exciting.